Well, President Trump sharing a message of hope there, meeting with volunteers and evacuees at First Church of Pearland during the second visit in Texas yesterday. But today marks an official day of prayer as we honor the lives that were lost during Hurricane Harvey.
Ken Gurley is the pastor at that church, and he joins us now to react. Ken, good to see you this morning.
Hey, thank you. It's good to see you.
You were there. Tell us about what it was like in the room yesterday.
Of course, everything in Houston has been just very dramatic, a lot of emotional struggles. But at the church this week, when we were doing the distribution, to have the president, first lady, cabinet secretaries, and others come, it was just a joy, and it was like a shot of adrenaline.
And what did, specifically in your conversations with the president, what was, you say a shot of adrenaline, what was most reassuring? What was your takeaway?
He came across as very compassionate, very concerned, extremely engaged in the process, asked me a lot of questions about were we getting the help we needed, were we being able to communicate with everyone that we needed, and very engaged and very compassionate.
How important was it to have him on the ground there? I mean, a big part of the story, I would say the biggest coming out of the past week, is just how resilient people in Texas are, how they've all come together. They've helped each other rebuild from here. There's a long way to go, but how important was it for them in boosting their morale to have the president on the ground with them?
Oh, it was extremely important. Our church had been through Hurricane Ike in 2008. And the Monday morning after Ike was when Lehman Brothers went under and the financial panic began. And we were lost, and basically no one communicated with us. But this storm has a totally different flavor to it. And to see an engaged administration come down, support the community of faith, this vast network of volunteers who give cheerfully. Over half of the 300 volunteers he met that day, their homes had been damaged, their homes had been flooded, but yet they were up there working and trying to help others in the midst of it all. And his walking into that room and telling them that he was with us, it was like the George W. Bush moment at 9/11, that he heard us and he was responding.
Well, here's what the president had to say yesterday about love in the room. Let's listen to the president.
Really, I think people appreciate what's been done. It's been done very efficiently, very well. A lot of love. There's a lot of love.
What did the family tell you earlier?
They were just happy. I'm sure a lot of happiness. It's been really nice. It's been a wonderful thing. As tough as this was, it's been a wonderful thing. I think even for the country to watch and for the world to watch. It's been very well received. Even by you guys, it's been well received. But I think most importantly, the governor, the relationship with the governor and the mayor and everybody, it's been fantastic. And with the federal government, it's been really good.
How are those kids doing that you were talking
I think they're doing great. They're doing really good.
He even said that the media has been covering it pretty well. Are you surprised by that?
Yeah.
He was out in our line. We distributed goods to about $500 of goods to 1,000 families in a long car line. And he and the First Lady actually joined in and started delivering goods. And he acted like an old pro at it. He was engaged.
Pastor, it's Sunday. The president has declared it a national day of prayer. You'll, I presume, be at the pulpit today as well. What will your message be in your church?
I am borrowing from a book that I wrote called The Point of Low Points after Hurricane Ike, and what our church learned from it. That's what motivated us to get involved with disaster relief. The opening sentence is, adversity and humanity are synonyms. The title of the message today is, It Rains, but God Reigns.
I love that. Just quickly before we let you go, National Day of Prayer, people that aren't in Texas, how can they help? How can they send their prayers from afar?
The outpouring has been immense. We have been contacted. I'm the superintendent of 350 churches in South Texas. Many of them were damaged, many pastors' homes damaged. The outpouring of love has just been staggering. We have truckloads. Yesterday, after the president left, I had a couple of people from Alabama that rented a truck, brought pallets of water, and an envelope of cash to just give out. The way they can help now is, of course, for community of faith to pray and to keep believing. And that inspires us. Second of all, they can give through one of our nonprofits, reachoutamerica.org, reachoutamerica.org, or firstchurch.com.
Very good.
Either one, we are reaching Harvey survivors.
All right. Pastor Ken Gurley, thank you very much. We appreciate it, sir.